Hello, collective. This is Zaida Velgara from Becoming I Am here to give you another random message. I hope you enjoy it. Now, remember that random messages can be happening now or in the future. It could be something for the best, but I doubt it because I don't talk about the past too much, except when putting points of reference. Not everything might resonate with you. There might be parts of this message that might be for you, and then something for somebody else. Like, it really depends on the energy, okay? I'm going to be focusing only on the people that will be seeing this video. This message is only for those people that are actually seeing this video, so that we can see what we're going. I want to see the overall message with this, and then I'm going to be using some charms, okay? Ah! Okay, we got music. And whenever I have the card of music, it's talking about your frequency. Okay. And I'm a big person on frequency. I believe that based on your internal frequency, the vibration or the magnetic field that is around you is what you're attracting. And there's something talking about this magnetic field. So I'm going to see what's all about. Let's open my charms guy. Okay. Ooh, we got a lightning bolt, you guys. This is interesting. So the first thing that we have, remember, for you guys that are new, let me explain how this rolls. Anything closest to me or to my left is closer in time. Farther away and closer to my right is farther away in time. Make sense? We tried to make sure that most of these messages about within the month period of time that you see this message. So keep that in mind, that you see this message, not that the message was made. Remember that too. So the first thing we got is the hummingbird, and I love me some hummingbirds. They're actually above me, but you can't see them. Um, Here's the hummingbird, and that's important because the first thing I'm seeing is the picaflor. Picaflores for me is a person that is actively moving, speaking and moving to many different places. So you're going from flower to flower to flower to flower. This can be you sending out a whole mess of resumes. This is you doing research about a topic, blah, blah, blah. But it is actually creating some noise. And now that we have the music, is that you're starting to be heard. Okay? You're starting to be heard. Now, the thing that I find interesting is that the thing on the farthest left, and they're in the same line, okay? Farthest left and the right is like a lantern. It came out, and that talks about the hermit. And then we have a lady on the right. So I'm feeling like as I'm looking at this, because left to right, this is all in the same timeline. So this is all happening in the same plane. It's just in two different events happening in the same exact time. One is that you're trying to connect to different stuff. That's the reason why you're doing the hummingbird thing. So you're in a search, and that is the hermit energy. There is a female energy that is also looking for something because there's like a lack of connection because this female doesn't have a head. It's just the torso from the head down. I mean, from the neck down. So it's like I feel like you're sending out messages and trying to connect and whatever. And there's one person that's kind of like lost a little bit. And then both of you guys are kind of finally hitting the right frequency where you're in the same plane of existence. So that would be like, for example, um, you're looking for a new job and there is a person that feels lost because they can't find somebody to run something because it's ahead, right? Or it can be you're sending out a whole mess of messages out into the world, like doing videos or content or whatever, to show people some of the knowledge that you have to help them in their process. And there's somebody in the world that feels lost, and both of you are starting to come in the same plane of existence. Now, the interesting thing is that we have a white quartz, and white quartz for me is talking about a purification. And what are we purifying? We're purifying a leaf that has a hole in it. And that tells me somebody that is not feeling whole. It's something that feels like they fell off of whatever group, whatever community, whatever organization they're in, and now they're kind of like floating away from it, but they're lost. There's a hole in it, right? There's something that they feel like it's missing. And what they're missing, ironically, is the tree of life in reverse, a new soul family. And what I'm feeling that is happening is that we have a um a boat's like udder, I think it's called, or whatever, like steering wheel of a boat, just whatever. And it's gold, okay? Trust me, it's gold. It's kind of like a bronzy color. They're sitting there for a while, so they're losing their color. But for me, when a charm comes out in gold, that has to do with spirit. That doesn't have to do with your 3D. So this is your spirit. And I feel like they need a new soul family, okay? And they're lost and they're drifting in the world and they need a new soul family and they feel like if they're missing something and the universe is stepping in to bring them towards you. And after that, we have the energy of Virgo. So when I'm seeing the energy of Virgo, it's the energy of the reason why they are coming towards you is because the way that you speak, the way that you are is very practical, is very organized. It helps them understand things that does other people can't help them understand. And that's the reason why both of you guys are coming together. I feel like it feels kind of like when the master is ready, the student shows up, and when the student is ready, the master will show up. It kind of feels very much like that. And it's a frequency thing. And I feel like part of the reason this is happening is because both of you in this interaction will be elevating. And so I don't know if you're the teacher role or you're the student role, but both of them are coming together and it's starting to help you in this elevation. Now, the last one that we have is a rune and it's upside down. This is the room right here. And because I have my book, okay, that one being upside down. Where are you? Here. It's called Soweli. Sowelu. Okay? Sowelu. And it's upside down. And it's that energy of wholeness and it's backwards. So as I'm looking at that, and this is also my lightning bolt, so it's a shocking situation. What I'm feeling is that both of you, the teacher is missing something. The student is missing something. And this union is so that both of you guys can move into wholeness. It's kind of like a lightning bolt situation where it sparks something inside of you that will help you grow. Why is this showing up? Well, let's find out because I'm not really sure why we're talking about shifts of frequency and you meeting somebody that either is going to be a teacher or that you're going to be the student for. So why is this showing up? Why are we showing this to my collective? Because the first thing that pops up is the impasse, the crossroads. Because you're in the crossroads, and look at this, and I split it in the 9 of Cups. So crossroads, 9 of Cups, because you're in an impasse where you're about to get a wish fulfillment. That's why this is happening. Ten of Swords, Emperor, Hangman, Chariot card. Oh wow, this is big. This is big because there's too many major arcanas. Lovers, that's you guys coming together. 7 of Wands. Ace of Cups in the bottom, followed by the King of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling here is that you're ending a cycle. And this cycle is one where you felt like the masculine energy inside of you. This can be something where you felt disempowered, you felt restricted, you felt chained, you felt limited. And the reason I'm saying that because the masculine energy is usually the one that gives you the power to move forward, the strength to move forward, the action to move forward. So you might have been very tired. You might have been really limited. You might have been feeling restricted somehow because you felt chained up and you were stuck in limbo for a long period of time because we have the Hangman. And so, what's going to happen is this energy within this month period of time where things are going to start moving, and this connection that you're making is going to, I feel like it's going to create, remove a block that was created inside of you, because the Seven of Wands is talking about a block, something you're resisting. Okay. But underneath the deck is receiving a wealth of information, opening your eyes to things that have to do with your abundance, your material wealth, the things that will make your money, right? And collaborating with the Three of Pentacles with this energy that feels like, again, the female, a very emotional female. And it's the beginning of this whole thing because you are in the Page of Pentacles energy and you're moving into the energy of the King of Pentacles, right? But the first move is to move forward into a new world. And again, moving forward. I feel like I'm getting I'm feeling the energy of like mentorship. Like somebody's going to be a mentor, somebody is going to be the initiate, and there's going to be a change of your frequency, a change of your belief systems, a change of your energy as you're moving forward in this. And I think it was because it's supposed to happen, because you're entering into a whole new timeline, a whole new reality, a whole new period of your life. So take advantage, okay? I hope that helps.